corporate jobs and this, I want to do something on my own. And again, you've done that journey. I've done the journey. But let's get to the beginning of the journey. So what was your first professional job, career? And tell us a little bit about that and why.
The first job I had for any length of time was actually one that I learned a lot in, and it was working at what at the time was called national supermarkets. So I did everything from stock clerk to overnight work to the customer service desk and cleaning out the incinerators with shovel and shirts and pants that I'd never wear again. So I pretty much knew that wasn't a path that I wanted to do. But when I got to the point of getting out of university, I thought that my path would be in the world of financial area, whatever that was. So when I graduated, I went to work for a bank, the Bank of New Orleans. And at that time, I met my first wife, and we again had a spark, and we decided to get married. And it was a small bank, and at the time, you could not work at the bank if you were in a relationship, much less married. She had a career in banking. I realized it wasn't for me. So I moved from banking to beer. So I stayed in the bees, but I got a job at Anheuser-Busch, which at the time, the New Orleans distributor was owned by Anheuser-Busch. So it was a company, it was one of 12 company-owned distributors. And I worked in New Orleans in sales for 3 years, give or take. And during that time, I had a chance to a couple of times to come to St. Louis, where I now live, and contribute in some areas of marketing planning.